so excited to share this news with you guys. I have just finished making the Audible book for 6 Habits of Powerful People. This was the book that I brought out a couple of years ago. And since I did, the number one question I get asked about this book is, Amy, when is it going to be available on Audible? So many people have told me, hey, I don't have time to read bound books. I can only listen to books. I listen in the car when I drive. I listen while I work out, or I listen while I do chores at home. And if I don't have the book on Audible, I will not consume the book. And so I knew that I wanted to get this book on Audible at some point. And I gotta say, this was a very time-consuming process. I started back in June. I found a producer that I was comfortable with. Then I got the technology I needed, learned how to use it, then went through the multiple-hour process of making the Audible book, turning in the sections, getting back edits and corrections, fixing those. Finally, we were done, and I listened to the whole process. It was hours and hours and hours of work. And there were times that I got kind of discouraged because I kept thinking to myself, gosh, this is taking a lot of time, and it's taking you away from other things. It's very time consuming. You're sort of burnt out by it. And like, is this even gonna matter? Is anyone gonna ever listen to this? Why are you doing this? And the way I got through those kind of darker moments was to reconnect with my why and remind myself why I wanted to do it in the first place and why it mattered. And for me, really what that was is that it felt like producing this book properly and doing it right meant that I had to have an Audible book. And the reason why is because I wanted this book to reach everybody. I wanted anybody and everybody to be able to consume it. And when I figured out that, gosh, a lot of people don't read a bound book. You know, it's available on hardback, paperback, and as an ebook, but some people just only listen to books. And so if you want to reach them and capture them, you're going to have to make an Audible book. And so in my dark moments when I was trying to remember, why am I doing this? This is taking forever. Does it really matter? Is it that important? I was reminding myself of these people that I said I wanted to reach. I can't tell you how fulfilled I feel right now. I feel accomplished. I feel proud of myself. I feel happy that I made it to the end and I didn't give up and I didn't quit and I didn't throw in the towel and I saw it through. It feels good to have kept my commitment and have followed the plan. And this can get really tough. If you're in the middle of a project or an initiative or a process or a season where it's a long-term goal, and you're investing time, but you're not seeing the results yet, it can be really hard. It can just be mentally and emotionally draining. It's kind of like training for a marathon and getting into those longer runs, those 16 and 18 and 20 mile runs, or being in the marathon at 16, 18, or 20, and kind of starting to ask yourself, why did I do this? Why am I going through all of this? You haven't gotten the medal yet. You haven't gotten your finish time yet. You don't know if any of your hard work's going to pay off. And all I can say to that is if you're in that season, you have to connect with your why. And you have to make sure it's the right why and that you have a strong enough why. And so if you're in that moment and you are asking yourself, why did I start this in the first place? And whatever the answer is, that still matters to you and you still care about that, you have to keep going. You can't quit, because the feeling you'll have when you're done and you see it through and you're finished, it's too important, it's too good, it's too glorious to not have that feeling. Again, I feel tremendous. I feel really proud and accomplished and so grateful that I didn't give in and give up and just stop early because I wasn't seeing the results and I was investing all the time. Super proud that soon this book will be on Audible and that you can buy it and download it wherever you listen to Audible books. I will soon have a launch date that I will share. The release is coming. We are at the end. A really exciting process. And again, if you're in a dark season or in the middle of a long journey, don't despair. Connect with your why. Remember it. Write it down. Think about it often. That's how to make your way through those sort of discouraging or demotivating times. With that, everybody have a great day. Happy New Year. And I can't wait to soon release the date for this Audible book. Peace.